Welcome back to Aitech, your ultimate destination for cutting-edge tech insights. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we've got in store today. Because today, we're tackling a topic that isn't just for tech geeks. It's for everyone. Cybersecurity threats in 2025. From AI-powered hacks to ransomware that targets entire cities, the stakes have never been higher. To help us navigate this digital minefield, we've got none other than Alan Bransbury in the house. He's the CEO of CyberFortress, a company that's been at the forefront of cybersecurity for over a decade. Alan, welcome to Aitech.
Thanks, Alan Harry. Always a pleasure to talk about what's lurking in the digital shadows. And let me tell you, 2025 is shaping up to be a wild year in cybersecurity.
Wild. Alan, you're scaring me already. Let's kick things off. What's the biggest cybersecurity threat that people should watch out for in 2025?
The biggest game changer this year is AI-powered cyberattacks. Cybercriminals are no longer working manually. They're using artificial intelligence to automate their attacks, making them faster, more precise, and harder to detect. For instance, phishing emails. Remember when they used to be full of typos and obviously fake? Not anymore. AI tools can now generate perfectly written emails tailored to trick specific individuals. They analyze your social media posts, your email patterns, even your tone of communication, and craft messages that are impossible to distinguish from legitimate ones.
So, you're telling me that an AI could write an email pretending to be me?
Exactly. And it gets worse. These AI systems can also generate deepfake audio and video. Imagine getting a video call from your boss asking for sensitive company data. It looks like your boss, sounds like your boss, but it's a deepfake.
Well, if my boss starts complimenting me, I will know it's a fake.
Exactly. But jokes aside, deepfakes are being used to scam individuals and corporations out of millions. This is no longer science fiction. It's reality.
Let's talk about ransomware. It feels like every week there's news of some company or city being locked out of their systems. What's the deal with ransomware in 2025?
Well, ransomware has evolved. We are now dealing with what I call ransomware 2.0. It's no longer about encrypting your files and demanding money. Hackers are now stealing sensitive data first and threatening to leak it if the ransom isn't paid. For example, in late 2024, a major hospital chain was hit. The attackers not only encrypted their systems, but also stole patient records and everything from medical histories to billing information. They threatened to publish this data online unless a multi-million-dollar ransom was paid.
Imagine being a patient and finding your medical history leaked online. That's terrifying.
It is, and the scariest part, ransomware gangs are now targeting critical infrastructure power grids, water supplies, even public transportation systems. Imagine an entire city's power grid being held hostage. That's the level of threat we are likely to be dealing with in 2025.
All right, let's move to something closer to home. Literally, smart homes, IoT devices. Everyone's got a smart speaker, a smart thermostat, even smart toasters. Are these devices safe?
Not as safe as you would hope. The problem with IoT devices is that many of them are designed with convenience in mind, not security. They often come with weak default passwords, outdated software, and poor encryption. Hackers can exploit these vulnerabilities to gain access to your entire network. For example, if your smart fridge gets hacked, it can act as a gateway for attackers to access your laptop, your phone, and even your security cameras.
So, my fridge could turn into a hacker's best friend. That's cool. Pun intended.
Yes, Alan, cool but dangerous. And in 2025, we are seeing hackers using IoT devices for botnet attacks. They take control of thousands of devices and use them to launch massive cyber attacks on websites or servers.
Let's talk about the cloud. Everyone's data is on the cloud these days. Are we safe there?
The cloud is generally secure, but it's not invincible. In this 2025, misconfigured cloud storage seems to be one of the biggest threats. Companies often leave their cloud servers exposed, making them easy targets for hackers. Just last year, a major tech company accidentally exposed over a terabyte of sensitive customer data because they misconfigured their cloud storage. Hackers didn't even have to break in. It was just sitting there, unprotected.
So, the lesson here is, don't leave the digital door open. Let's talk about supply chains. How are hackers using them as a weakness?
They're targeting smaller and less secure vendors to gain access to larger companies. For example, a software provider might get compromised, and their updates are weaponized to spread malware to all their clients. It's like slipping poison into the water supply.
That's clever, in a terrifying way. So even the tools we rely on could betray us.
Exactly. Companies need to vet their vendors and monitor third-party activity closely.
What about insider threats? Are those still a big deal?
Bigger than ever, especially with remote work. Employees, either malicious or careless, can compromise systems. One weak password or a single click on a phishing link and hackers are in.
So, employees need training as much as systems need firewalls.
Spot on. Cybersecurity is a team effort.
Hackers are using AI to perfect social engineering scams. Right? What's new there?
They're getting more personal. From fake text messages claiming to be family members to live scam calls. The manipulation is deeply convincing.
Hackers impersonating family. That's hitting below the belt?
Yeah, imagine having the mindset that your close family member, probably the one you loved most, scammed you. I think an app, Truecaller, is doing sensitization on that part through their recent ads. But then this wouldn't really do much because hackers would have their way back doors through social engineering. So, please everyone be guided in this year, 2025.
What about critical infrastructure? Are cities still at risk?
Absolutely. Power grids, water supplies, and transportation systems are all targets. A successful attack could paralyze an entire city. Governments are preparing, but the threats are evolving fast.
Zero-day exploits. Those are vulnerabilities developers don't know about, right?
Exactly. Hackers are using AI to find these flaws faster than ever, giving them an edge before patches can be deployed.
So, we are always playing catch-up. That's frustrating. Last one. Crypto. How bad is it in 2025?
Worse than ever. Hackers are targeting wallets and exchanges with fake investment schemes and malware. Billions are being stolen annually.
So even digital gold isn't safe.
Yeah, I don't think you understand the emphasis for cybersecurity. No place is safe.
All right, Alan, we have covered a lot of scary stuff. Let's give our viewers some hope. What can they do to protect themselves in 2025?
Great question, Alan. Here are 5 key tips for staying safe. 1. Use strong, unique passwords, and don't reuse them across sites. Better yet, use a password manager. 2. Enable multi-factor authentication. It's like adding a second lock to your door. 3. Keep software updated. Those updates are there for a reason. They patch security vulnerabilities. 4. Be wary of phishing emails. Always double-check the sender and avoid clicking on suspicious links. 5. Secure your IoT devices. Change default passwords, update firmware, and segment them on a separate network if possible.
Alan, this has been incredible. I have learned more about cybersecurity in less than 10 minutes than I have in my entire life.
Always happy to help, Alan. And remember, stay vigilant. The best defense is awareness.
To all our viewers, if you found this video helpful, and let's be honest, you did, smash that like button, subscribe to Aitech, and drop a comment below. What's your biggest cybersecurity fear? Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and stay subscribed to Aitech. See you soon.